Well, it's an unbelievable crowd. I think this is shows hopefully the Batts, the excitement that Michigan State brings, and it is great to have everybody here. And my good friend Gregory Eaton, I think Gregory, we're going to give the youngest in the crowd. That's one of the Bat boys here. And we're going to give the oldest in the crowd is you, but God darn you look damn good right now. So, thank you, Gregory, for coming. I got the privilege to fly down and meet with Jay and Leah, and it was, what we were looking for is, it's a new era, unfortunately or unfortunately, where we have to do a lot with the NIL and fundraising, and he's been at some good places. He worked a little bit with Gary Williams at Maryland, and of course he worked 5 or 6 years with Nick Saban. If you can work for those two guys, you can work for anybody. But both of them, and Nick had great comments about him, and I think that is valuable to us, to me. I know those of us that believe in having success. I think he's been in places that has had success. The commissioner of the ACC, Jim Phillips, is a friend of ours, a guy that I really respect, had rave reviews. So it's speed dating. That's what the portal is. It's the way it is getting to be hiring coaches. You only have a couple days and everybody's got to make decisions. And I can promise you that from our standpoint, we did our work in a couple days to try to make sure we vetted everything that was right for Michigan State. I would just end it by saying this. There's no coach. There's no president. Sorry, Mr. President. There's no program here that's going to do as well as they should do without all of us together. And I think that is the name of the game. Part of his success will be the success we help him get. And so we all have an obligation in this. We all have an obligation, whether it be our donors, whether it be our assistant coaches, whether it be our media, and whether it be, just kidding guys, but anybody else. We all have a valuable reason because we all love the place. And the place, we all know we've been through a lot, but I also look at the opportunity, and that's what I said to Jay and his wife when we visited them, and that's what I say now. So I just want to tell you from the standpoint, Jen is on a Zoom call, I guess, taking care of some business she has. She's done an incredible job as interim AD. I kind of went along for the ride, and I appreciate all the letters from all of you giving me advice to fire the head basketball coach while I'm interim AD. And I didn't think about it on a big note, but I decided that I want to be a part of where we're going. And I end it what I said about Kevin. Some of us were on a committee, and I look at two things in life. You're either going to fly like an airplane, or you're going to take off like a rocket. And right now, we have to take off like a rocket because nobody waits for athletics. Nobody waits. They want instant success and instant credibility. And I think we've got a guy that can hit the ground running because of where he's been and what he's been through, and has the knowledge of maybe the new era, which I'm trying to get some knowledge of myself. But I think you're all going to be really excited. I know Lupe and I were. I know the president was. And so I'll turn it back over to you to do your real formal introduction. But I appreciate the incredible turnout for something like this. Really speaks volumes of who we are, what we are, and now it's going to be what we can become. So thank you.